What is going on, guys? Anger collections in the house for another video. All right, July 4th is done. I'm not sure if Tcgplayer had sale. I know some stores had their July 4th sales, but Tcgplayer, even though there's not much sale going on, I still got like plenty of orders that I'm gonna finish. And as I mentioned, I listed more of my MH3 singles. Uh, I still never got to my fetch lands yet, but I did list more of my cards. So I think some of these cards that I did sold. I'm gonna relist all of this again. I have like multiples of this. So those. And as far as the, I guess, notable stuff, RAL, it stopped selling. So I think it keeps going down. And the Ruby Medallion. So I don't know if there's still like banning for this deck, but the singles I kind of stopped selling. The other cards, the common cards, those are the ones that like are selling. But as far as like Ruby Medallion and RAL, I kind of like stopped selling. We got some Nether Goif over here. I started listing those, and then for the blue, I got the subtleties, and then the Ugan's binding. So I started listing a lot of the incarnation, and then as far as for the white, let me see. I think that's it, just the white orchid. Yeah. So I listed some of the good black cards too. So these are the ones that I'm gonna try to put it in my inventory. I think this one is actually going up, so it's good that I held up on that. Esper Sentinel, I got some Fury over here, really really cheap, man. It's crazy because it's like banned. I got Shifting Woodland, and then all the flares. I'm gonna start listing this. Hopefully later. I gotta finish all the orders because yeah, it's been even though it's like July 4th, everyone's just busy having a party, blowing stuff up. People still like buy singles, man. So as far as the orders that I want to highlight today, there's a few cards I want to highlight. Some of the cards or orders that have like multiple cards, right? So check this out. Um, very very powerful elf card right here. $7 for that one, the foil version, regular, right? And then all the mono black cards, man. Look at this. You got boom, grief, $16 for that one, retro, non-foil. And then Necro Dominance is really going up crazy. The retro non-foil is $20 for that one. Another elf over here. Actually, I'm thinking of putting this in my Yisan CDH, but it might be too slow though. It might be too slow. It might be a commander on its own, or maybe a regular elf deck might appreciate Eladamri. So I don't know. It's just a powerful effect. I was thinking about it. And then we got Planar Nexus and Micah Spawn, I believe, sewing Micah Spawn. Yeah, $14 for that one. You got Subtlety. There you go. Borderless Foil. Look at that. 13.50 for that one. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think you guys know Nikachu. I think Nikachu won a tournament with Merfolk. So I don't know. This card might be going up. And then check this card. Check this list of cards, right? So you got the biggest card over here is Solitude Foil, right? So $20 for that one. So the order is $24 for the entire order. But I just want to highlight this one right here. I've been selling Break the Ice like crazy. I think I have like, I don't know. I probably sold like 24 copies. I'm down to like two. Um, and then I started reading this like the short target land that is snow, or to produce colorless. So I don't know if it's a thing with like Eldrazi's, but I mean, it destroys Ugin's labyrinth. Probably, I don't know, man. There's just so much of these single in particular is like selling. I mean, it's not like going to the moon, but I've been selling a lot of this, so that's a nice card to highlight. I got Null Elemental Blast, and I think that's it, man. Like, you got the Kirk foil over there. All right, so next one, you got here. Let's see, Urza's Incubator, really good card if you're playing a tribal deck. $11 for that one. It's a regular foil. This random commander Eldrazi card here, pretty good card. $8 for that one. I did not know that this. I don't know, just looking like a regular bulk rare, right? It's actually $8. I was like, wow, okay. And then you got some medallions over here. Both card, both non-foil borderless. $7 for that one. You got more Eldrazi, Azlask, borderless foil, and a regular Echoes. Yeah, $7 still for that one. And then I sold a Ruby Medallion foil over here. So, like I said, I have one more, but I thought I'm gonna sell both of them throughout the July 4th, right? But $15 for that one. And the last card over here uh, is Toxic Deluge Retro Foil, $7.50 for that one. Uh, reprinted so many times, and yeah, it's still selling like crazy. So yeah, very good card. And then the last couple orders over here, like I said, I want to highlight some of the big. Look at that, 10 total cards, right? And it's still totaled $16 for this order. So a couple of the big cards. Um, these are like the one of the few MDFC good cards that have value. Bogor Trawler, Bridge Work, and then Disciple of Freyalise. These are like $2, a dollar or something. So those are hot right now. Actually, all of them are. Like, you see Razor Grass over here, Stomp Stomp, and then yeah, and then Pearl Medallion, the biggest card over here. I believe it's like $10. Yep. So Pearl Medallion borderless foil is like $10. And then on the next order over here, this one is very interesting too. The reason why I want to highlight it because check this out, man. First things first, Nomads Encore, freaking 7 copies from Stronghold. I don't know if this is a Nadu effect. I mean, redirect 1 damage from Nomads Encore to a creature you control. So and paying zero. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like 30 cents, but yeah, seven. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't, just saying. Just want to highlight this card because it's the same as the Encore. That's from Time Spiral. That's being played in Modern right now. In a band Nadu deck. But yeah, so Nomads Encore. I don't know. Then you got Orange Chant over here, Affinity Card, and Psychic Frog, like $7.50 for that frog right there. And then the last thing over here, jeez, man, look at this. Look at all these cards, man. Whoo, look at that. And then another $16 for this order. So a bunch of good cards, random cards, like some old cards over here from Torment and I believe Visions. Kuru, Kuru, right? So we got those, and then let's see. You got Ulmog's Desire. You got some more frogs over here. Guide of Souls, Tireless, Provisioner, Retro Foil. You got the retro foil and non-foil strike it rich, right? And then you got it that heralds retro foil and non-foil. I guess this is um, why I want to highlight it because people are buying the non-foil and the foil version of the same card. So you got unstable amulet. That's a good card right now. Same thing with White Orchid Phantom. So yeah, it's just a wide variety of cards over here. You never know. Like it's just like they're not like $10 cards, but if you buy more cards, it really adds up. Like look at that, $16 for that one. So yeah, I just want to highlight a couple orders, and I really want to touch base really quick with um towards the end now that whew, uh, we talked about all the orders that sold this July 4th. Is definitely Assassin's Creed. Um, it's funny, a while ago, actually yesterday now, um, we went to Walmart and I saw like a couple bundles, a couple of packs. I was like, hold on, pretty sure it's supposed to be Friday, and these are already out. So I was debating on like grabbing some to open for the channel, but I was like, I before that I actually check the cards already, and man, oh man, it's funny how like the biggest expensive card of the set is a freaking reprint, Sword of Feast and Famine, and you have the Light and Shadow, and then you have Black Market Connections, and a couple small cards, but they're all like reprints, right? All reprints, and I think the one hot card of the set too is like the some type of assassin, and it really felt like, okay, this is the Nissa, this is the Nissa of the set. So I was like, man, this is like, oh, man, aftermath all over again, and I don't think it's worth buying. Like, I don't think it's worth buying overall. Uh, Even if, like, let's just say, I think they're Watsy's targeting, um, Watsy's targeting a lot of these Assassin's Creed fan to really, oh wow, I play Assassin's Creed, so I guess I should buy some, or oh wow, I should be interested in playing Magic now because my favorite game, Assassin's Creed, is like a card game now, like, or in Magic. So I think that's probably what they're targeting. They're not really targeting like the vast majority of Magic players that are like playing, you know, 2, 3, 5 years, in. But I guess it's the same as like Lord of the Rings. That's the same as like Fallout, and it's the same as like all the universes beyond that they're gonna do. Is like they're not. It's not like for everyone. It's like they're trying to target these niche audience, and trying to get a couple of like even 10, 20% of the fans of the specific universes beyond. They're just trying to target those so they can get in to playing Magic, and eventually, hopefully, they stick around and probably you know play longer, and collect other cards as well. So I think that's what they're doing with universes beyond anything. But it just sucks that how you got Lord of the Rings, how great of a set, and you have, I mean, Fallout. It's kind of like the same thing for me. Um, you know, Assassin's Creed is like a no brainer. Assassin's Creed is like a no-brainer. Do not buy, honestly. Unless I guess you're a big fan, right? But it's still like if you wanted to get into like playing Magic, collecting Magic, I think it's better off just like buying like I don't know, the singles that you need on the set, because buying a box, man, right now, Assassin's Creed, I don't think it's worth. I don't think it's worth the collector box is like freaking 300. Even the Beyond boosters is like freaking 120, man. I can see all of these prices will tank, man. Just like how Aftermath is like, you know, what is that? The epilogue boosters is like $40, I think, right? And the collectors is like what, 140. So I can see that these falling. But I think it's not that crazy because there's like a serialized card. So once you had to put that serialized effect just to kind of like justify the price tag, right? But the whole sentiment of like, oh, low supply, this these boxes will go to the moon. I mean, who cares, man? Who cares? I mean, I think majority of the players really cares about what they can open and what they can pull. And looking at the set, there's really nothing, bro. There's really nothing. I would just order if you really like the specific variant of Sword and Peace and Famine or all these new reprints. I would just buy the singles, man. In fact, actually the other versions of these cards are actually looks much better, man. I don't know, just that's just my opinion. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I just want to like touch base on Assassin's Creed and all the cards that sold July 4th. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing, hit that bell notification so you don't miss any video. And with that, anger out, boys. Peace.